What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, guys, we got to talk about Picoin, some of the misinterpretations that people are taking because the team is moving Picoins, not necessarily selling them. And in addition, we're going to talk about all the things to look forward to. And please, for the love of everything, do not fumble your position. This is not financial advice, but all I'm saying is don't lose out on the potential gains that Pi will yield because the chart looks as it does over the last few days. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. Smash the like button if you're new around here for the YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to the channel. The overall market is currently pulling back, and this is part of nature. We need to see movement of money in and out of any market for it to be a dynamic market that is sustainable. The overall crypto market is pulling back. BTC down 1.26% on the day. We're seeing XRP down 3.75% on the day. Solana down 1.46%. And Picoin, it is the highest hit coin amongst the top 30 or top 50, down 21%. But it had a very, very, very nice run up before this pullback. So right now the question becomes, where are we going to sustain and hold our floor? I was hoping we do keep above $1.65 and $1.50, but we have fell down to right around $1.40 at the time of this recording. But I think there's misinterpretations because people think that the team is selling. 99.1% of you watching, unfortunately, will fall victim to FUD and end up fumbling your position and selling out when you don't understand that this is going to be a very long-term project. There are 5 days to International Pi Day, and I think we're going to see fireworks on that day and hopefully some very positive momentum. Now, before I dive into today's video, you guys know the platform that I've been using since yesterday's new partnership with BTCC, the longest standing crypto exchange in the world that also offers Pi trading via USDT pairs. I want to make sure that everybody is also aware, as the partner of this channel, they're offering everybody some really cool things. They're doing a Tesla Cybertruck giveaway and $1 million prize pool that could be shared from those of you that are going to be considered winners. All you got to do is register with the link down below in the top of the description, sign up, create an account, and start trading your favorite cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Picoin, whatever it is that you want. Take advantage of free money, guys. It's literally sitting on a table. For those of you that are very experienced traders that have been in crypto for a long time or just getting into it, they have very good guides about how to start trading, how to get a part of the pie that is crypto. And the best part is you can start receiving and start buying Picoin. So take advantage of BTCC and international exchange, no KYC needed. But let's go ahead and dive into today's video. So the overall market, as I mentioned, is pulling back. We're seeing this pullback, but why is Picoin crashing so much more than the rest of the crypto market? And I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. So Dr. Altcoin posted this, a non-official Picoin contributor posted this over on Twitter. And he said, why the sudden price drop in Pi? According to PiScan, the Pi core team wallet had some outflows leaving the wallet and went out. People thought, or people are thinking, that means they are selling. 89.7 million Pi moved out. And then on March 8th, the next day, yesterday, 36.4 million Pi was also moved out thereafter. These significant transactions align with Pi coin's drop, suggesting possible sell-off by the PCT or the Pi core team. Binance's recent post hinted that Pi is in the task phase, potentially a requirement for listing, possibly linked to the rumored $50 million listing fee, which I think is shenanigans. If true, the sell-off could have been to fund this fee. What does this mean? If speculation holds, Pi could be listed on Binance before March 14th. The expectation is either March 14th or before, but my thinking is going to be on that very day. Because you guys saw, they put, again, dreams do come true, but only if you survive the task stage. There was this dream pie, half a pie, and a slice of pie in that post. And remember, guys, the most interesting finding is you can see via these wallets what's actually going on for inflows and outflows, money coming in and money going out. So you can see from the Pi core team wallet number 2, these is the amount of Pi that left, 89.7 million and 36.4 million, which if you look at the price drop and the amount of tokens and the sell pressure, it all kind of comes hand in hand. But BitGet, we had $1.56 million of inflows of Pi, $1.73 million on March 7th and 8th. And also for OKX, a lot more outflows than inflows, unfortunately. 7 million pi in outflows. And also on March 7th, about 7 million pi, 6 million pi worth of outflows. Mexi, pretty much break even on ins and outs. And then Gate.io, also more inflows actually than outflows. And remember, that's kind of the way to see what market participants are doing. Are they buying or are they selling? But a part of any dynamic market, as I mentioned, is you will see different days have different buy and sell pressures, regardless. Right now, people are fumbling their positions, in my opinion, because of the fact that they're lacking the vision that Binance is still going to be listing. And the reason that I continue to say that is, remember, what I mentioned in yesterday's video, Binance is enhancing its listing mechanism and introducing its community co-governance mechanism for listings. The vote to list and vote to delist mechanism will enable greater community participation and give users a stronger voice in the listing process. And I've mentioned this on a previous, but remember, Pi literally hit every metric that can be asked of us in terms of the listing requirements by Binance Exchange. Do I think Binance is the end-all be-all for Picoin? No, but I think it does unlock billions and billions and billions of dollars of liquidity that could potentially turn into inflows for Picoin based off the community size, based off the intellectual property that Pi possesses. And also, I just think overall, Pi really does have the narrative and the strength that becomes one of the top cryptocurrencies. Top 3 is my expectation before the end of the 2025-2026 bull cycle. But let's dive in and talk about some of the news-related articles that are coming out for Pi. What I'm loving is still some bullish titles coming out regardless of the price and the volume crashing. Volume is one of my biggest sentiments or one of my biggest metrics and analytics that I like to look at for a coin sustainability. Pi held over $2 billion of trade volume for the first week after its launch, held over $1 billion for its second week, and now, over the last 24 hours across all exchanges and decentralized exchanges, Pi has sustained over $591 million of trade volume. Yes, I know it looks like the price is going down and people think that the devs are selling, but I do not think that they are, but instead just shifting money around for whatever is required. It's very common courtesy and common practice. Picoin's volume crashed. Could Pi hit $100 mark if spot Picoin ETF gets launched? There's speculation right now that the United States of America, some of the bigger institutional investors and bigger institutions and hedge funds might consider adding Pi ETF to their realm. If that becomes the case, again, when you have big money like that coming in, instead of just small retail money, because retail money itself, I'm not saying it's necessarily small, we just have a greater number from an N perspective, N being the number of people. We have a lot more people that are investing individually. 65 million users, plus utilizing the mining platform from the MinePi app, always a link down below. But the most important thing here that I'm seeing is if you have institutions coming in, one follows another. It's the domino effect. So now we have retail craze, institutional craze, and hopefully even government craze. All these things come together to push Pi to the promised land. So from its all-time high, Pi is down 40% and a little bit more now, actually. The performance comes ahead of the deadline of the KYC norms for investors and, of course, the Binance-related stuff. Picoin has been trending due to its potential Binance listing. A new report emerged that since Pi is US-based crypto, which it is, chances of an ETF are on the cards. Could an ETF push Pi to $100, they ask? I think, again, based off sentiment, and let's skip over this Binance listing news right here. Can it hit the $100 mark? According to CoinGate report, the SEC under Donald Trump has become more crypto-friendly. It has ended major lawsuits on companies like Uniswap, Coinbase, and Gemini. Pi Network has some qualities that could make it one of the big financial services companies to apply for a spot ETF. It is a large crypto with a market cap of $13.6 billion, now 12.8, and a fully diluted valuation of 195 billion US dollars. This makes bigger than other ETF candidates like Litecoin and Hedera. It also has been made in the USA, which Trump is focusing on. That being said, if an ETF launch is in offing, chances of Picoin hitting $100 mark is extremely high. You're getting this not from me, but other analysts or other people out there. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, continue to weather the storm. This is nothing but a short setback before one of the biggest comebacks I think that we'll see in crypto. But that's all I had for you today. So until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.